Divorce Dad Diaries, day 236 and 237, and it's time for the house tour. So, come on in, come on, get comfy. Come on, don't be shy, come on, come on.
Haere mai hoa ma to the Divorce Dad house tour, where today we'll be taking you into the spacious office, first off, just to the left of the door. As you can see, I've made great use of the desk by spacing out all of my cups, various items like pens, combs, notepads, empty Coke cans, chocolate, books, measuring tapes, followed on by the fridge, which one day I would like to get running, but currently is not. And I'm using the space in the room to fill it with absolute junk in boxes, empty frames and various other pieces, which one day I will display. When that day is, not sure. Kids' art adorns the walls, while the books I am planning to read and have read sit on my ladder shelf. As we exit the office and come into the hallway, we are greeted with the sock box and the shoe rack, wherein shoes will be left all over the floor and not actually on the rack. There's the front door, and here we are in the kitchen. Here I have my brand new Samsung fridge with all the lists I need to be a functioning human. There is not quite a generous amount of workspace in this kitchen, and the hob boasts not one, but two large hobs. Opposite the pantry, I have the bread making station, the place that the kids are adamant will be the most filthiest part of the house. I'm adamant on changing that. It's a daily battle. Fortunately, right next to this is the sink, which comes with not one, but two sinkholes. I I don't know why. There's two sinkholes. Here's the dishwasher. Currently full. Dirty, hasn't been put on. Oh, sorry, back to the voice. And here is my new microwave. $100 from the warehouse does the trick. And here we have two bins, one for rubbish, one for recycling, and the 4 stools that my kids currently use to draw and eat at the island. But right opposite our kitchen, we are now moving on to the lounge. Big, open plan space, which means all the more space to leave toys strewn about. Here we have repurposed the old TV unit to turn it into a station just for the kids. Board games, pens, pencils, paper, scissors, all the things they need to create the biggest mess possible. And from behind our Kmart Christmas tree, we have the sitting area of the lounge, with my new couch that already looks like it needs a nice new clean. This is where we'll enjoy our movie nights, sitting underneath a blanket. That couch has blanket storage, which is one of my favourite aspects of it. But opposite this, we have our sitting area, complete with only one sitting place, my outdoor furniture. Although, again, I say furniture like I've got more than one. Also, the charging stations over there. I need to get some longer cables. But now we're moving on to the kids' bathroom. Here is the mirror, which I have forgotten to polish. I can see I've used a wet cloth and not a dry cloth. Rookie move there, Daniel. And the sink, which will be absolutely filthy by the end of a week of kids spitting toothpaste into it. The bath, nice and spacious, and the shower, also spacious. But moving now down the hall, we move into my youngest kid's room. This will now be home to my 4-year-old son and my 6-year-old daughter. I have set up all their soft toys on their beds, as well as their lights and their drawings, although I'm never quite sure which toys belong to which child, but if I put them here on their beds, I'm sure they'll figure it out later. I've taken out the bottom drawer of their set of drawers to give them a place to put their books, and in one side of their closet we have their dino cave, and the other side of the closet we have space for both her and him to hang their hangable clothes, and I hope they find this place as cozy as I do. Moving on across the hall, we have the room for my 11-year-old boy, where again I have left his toys out to greet him when he comes home. Next to his bed, we have his brand new bedside table picked up from the second-hand shop and his brand new second-hand lamp. This empty space here I'm hoping to utilise with perhaps a small desk and a chair to give him space that he can draw in his own room. And one side of his closet is empty and the other side is almost empty, as this boy really needs more clothes. I hope he enjoys now having his own space. Moving on, down the hall, just next door, we find the room of my 9-year-old daughter. Her toys are once again set out to greet her, and I've set up her bedside table with just the clutter that she wants, okay? Don't let anyone tell you that daughters are cleaner than sons, okay? Because when it comes to my kids, my sons are great cleaners. My daughters never know where to put their stuff. But anyway, moving on to the closet, here we have the Barbie cave on one side and, of course, her clothes hanging up on the other. Within this space, I would like to buy her a full-length mirror. The first thing my daughter does in the morning is brush her hair, and she does that in the bathroom. And it would be nice to give her her own space where she could do that in her room. And finally, we're moving on to the master bedroom. A nice, spacious room with a bed much too big for one person and only 3 pillows for that one person. And when we turn around, we see no technology in this room, no TVs, no computers, just plain empty space where I can sit on my phone and watch TikTok for 3 hours before bed. Within the walk-in wardrobe, we have his and her space, or in this case, his space and his junk, including boxes that have been unpacked and my recording studio with soundproofing towels. That's where I am right now. But behind the walk-in wardrobe, we have the ensuite. Ignore the towel by the toilet, okay? My feet get cold in the morning sometimes. And my bathroom vanity, where I've made sure to put the 5 things that I need so far apart to make as much mess as possible. And I have this shelving in here, which is so small I can't even fit my shampoo in there. And my towel, which I haven't hung up properly. This place is a mess. It's the end of the tour, okay? Jesus Christ, it's hard to do that voice forever. I could never be a voice actor. I'd always be breaking character. But moving on, I also recorded when I revealed the rooms to the kids. So let's watch that.
When you get the password, it will play those. Whoa. Is that going to be your room?
Yeah, that's my office.
Okay. Let's have well, we just play light. It just play light. Look, my book.
Yeah, your books are down there.
My books. What is my book? My new pajamas.
Yep, those are your Christmas PJs.
These are my... They're my favorite color. These are my... I love these. Yeah. Let me see up mine. Casper, look up on your... Wow! Whoa, Casper gets gingerbread man. I'm guessing this is the closet.
Yeah.
I guess... Oh my god, I love this. Oh, it looks so cool.
Do you want to see your room?
Yes.
Alright.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Wow. It's so... These are your new pajamas. Why do you say pajamas? Pajamas. Here's the beautiful couch.
Yeah.
Look. That's the bathroom. The shower is huge. Oh my god. See, this is your new land.
Oh my god, you found Pineapple Cat. Yay. Thank you.
It's a bit yucky in here. We should open the blind.
I fidget.
And Lincoln, it's backwards. So if you want to open it, you have to choose the first one instead of the second.
I can live with that.
I hope you enjoyed this tour as much as my kids did, and I will catch you on the flip side.